The real story of Piper Squad drama exposed. Hey, did you ever wonder why Piper's ex-boyfriend broke up? Well, you are gonna get the truth bombs and the real face of the Piper Squad and the actual culprits behind the squad controlling them. We have so much more. If you're a real lover of Piper Squad drama, you can never skip this video. You might wonder what's the real story, right? So stick to this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Without delaying further, let's get straight into the video. When questionable videos were released of 14-year-old YouTuber Piper Raquel, one after another with inappropriate thumbnails to get views and likes, everyone started to sound an alarm. In a tweet, Pink accused Piper's parents of exploiting her for views and likes by wearing a bikini. Many other influencers and YouTubers also started raising a voice against this exploitation, saying that this kind of content should not be on the internet and it is unacceptable. Piper's mother, Tiffany Raquel, and Piper Raquel denied all these allegations and said it was not that way it looked. Piper recently has over 8 million subscribers on YouTube, where she is found posting prank videos and videos challenging others. Her videos include thumbnails of her wearing bathing suits or being in an inappropriate position. One of her videos, titled "My Boyfriend Walked In on Me," had a thumbnail in which the 14-year-old Raquel was holding a towel on her body and the boy was looking in the opposite direction. YouTube removed that thumbnail and several others because they were against and violated YouTube's child safety policy. Many people have been showing red flags that Piper needs to be saved from the toxic adults who are controlling her like a puppet, especially her mother, Tiffany Raquel. Because it is obvious Piper is in the videos, so she is not filming them, and also she cannot come up with such ideas for her videos, and probably she cannot Photoshop thumbnails. So it is very obvious that she is being controlled and she is the victim. The bio of Raquel's Insta account also indicates that her Insta account is being managed by her family. We cannot deny the fact that social media is filled with creeps and perverts who are leaving such remarks in the comment section of Piper Raquel's YouTube videos that cannot be repeated. Piper's squad and pretty much everyone in the team said that they didn't have any control over who watches their content, and they simply cannot control that. Lame excuse, huh? One video titled "Piper Raquel Needs to Be Saved," which has had over 100,000 plus views, was uploaded in August 2019. At that time, Piper was only 11 or 12 years old. It was a 9-minute video that had several clips put together from different videos explaining how the child was manipulated and exploited to do things that a 12-year-old should not be allowed to do. The video creator was also found criticizing another video of Piper Raquel in which she was playing her role as a pregnant woman. Yes, you heard that right. It is disgusting and makes me sick to my stomach. Gosh! It is unbelievable what these people could do for fame and money, destroying a kid's life and her reputation. The video was titled "24 Hours Being Pregnant Challenge." After that, a lot of people started to spread the word that they would not let this happen and it was not acceptable. Several YouTubers and influencers on social media started raising an alarm about how Tiffany Raquel, Piper Raquel's mother, was using her daughter for fame and views. In May, LT Mayhem made a video titled "Piper Raquel's Mom Must Be Stopped." That video had more than 600,000 views, which emphasized that the adults controlling Piper Raquel are putting on sexually appealing thumbnails on her videos to generate views and get money and fame. The video was removed after a copyright claim by Samuel Tall, who works for Studio 71, a company that signed Piper Raquel and has the license to several of Piper's songs on Spotify. So there is a whole mafia behind this dirty business. LT Mayhem was also temporarily blocked by Piper Raquel from seeing her YouTube videos from her main channel. Another video titled "The Exploitation of Piper Raquel" was released by the Dad's Channel podcast, which has 27,000 plus views. In that video, the creator was found criticizing Tiffany's parenting and blaming her for destroying Piper's life. There was another video titled "The Exploitation of Child Influencers by Their Own Parents," which showed that there were explicit adult and sexual themes on Piper's YouTube channel. There was a video where Piper Raquel's bikinis were rated by different boys and which bikini looks more attractive on her. Videos with boys evaluating her body, and that's not okay. That is clearly a clickbait and getting views stunt. After that, Piper's team has also released a video exposing my fake friends, another clickbait alert, where the skirt of one of her friends was lifted. I mean, if it's still not clear what is going on behind the scenes, then I don't want to say anything. A website was reported where Piper's pictures and videos were posted by adults with disgusting captions and comments of people that we cannot even speak about. There was a video of Tiffany Raquel making out with social media star Reagan Beast, who was just 17 years old, on a live stream. Yes, you heard that right. and that too in front of her daughter Piper, and Piper was found stopping her mother by pulling her head back. So you can get the impression of Tiffany as a mother doing such things in front of her 8-year-old daughter, and another thing, Tiffany is 40. Another controversy caught the eye of many people when Teresa Magnus, the mother of Gavin Magnus, Piper's ex-boyfriend, a 14-year-old musician who is in Piper's squad and made many videos in collaboration with Piper, accused Tiffany, Piper's mother, of creating a toxic work environment in an Instagram Live. Teresa also accuses Tiffany of accepting gifts from a 40-year-old stalker in exchange for pictures from her daughter, being attracted to little boys, creating an extremely toxic work environment where she was so controlling and yelling at the children and making them do 3 housework days and jumping out of a car. Teresa also said that Gavin was brainwashed that all kids are bad and she couldn't understand why kids got kicked out of squads, and at the end of the day, she wanted to get herself out of this. Gavin stayed at Piper's house a lot, and as a mom, Teresa said she feels really bad because she noticed the signs of crazy and that she's not talking about kids but talking about parents, and that she'd witnessed Piper's mom jumping out of cars, sending hundreds of texts to her son, Gavin, and Gavin begging Tiffany, "Can I please work with you? I'm so sorry, I'll never go to another event. I'll never talk to Coco, and I'll block Corrine." Teresa said it was really uncomfortable and disturbing, and he is dealing with severe stress and anxiety. Every week, Tiffany would call Gavin saying, "We're not working with you anymore, we just hate you." After that, Teresa called Tiffany's manager telling them that they won't be working with them anymore because she saw Gavin's texts. Tiffany was controlling, and she said you couldn't talk to Corrine, Coco, the Haydens. She apparently caused fights between everyone, saying that her daughter was bigger and dominant. Even Sophie, when she was not back before, she didn't even want Sophie in the squad. Also, she texted a 12-year-old kid and talked about things with him that she shouldn't have ever talked about, calling kids hookers and defaming these kids' characters, calling them douchebags. She further said that you're a grown-up adult and Child Protective Services will be involved in this, and this is not funny anymore, and what was done to her son is serious. And it is not about who broke up with who, and it has nothing to do with her son. She called them lunatics and said that they got rid of every single kid, every single mom, calling up all people, giving them ultimatums, and Teresa could never tell anybody who to hang around with because they think they're so big and powerful. She further said that Gavin is out of a toxic situation, and as a parent, she's really sorry. She further said to Tiffany that, "I know you're watching this, get psychiatric treatment and get help. Nobody broke up with your precious daughter, and I feel sorry for her." Also, Gavin said in an interview that at first, we thought they were super nice and we were working on a music video, and that developed into an eventually toxic environment. Also, he said nobody broke up, it was always the mom. He said they were all best friends and it was the mom who was the crazy one who split them apart. And Gavin's dad asked him if he wants to work with them anymore or not, and it took him a while to decide that he didn't want to work with them because it was too much pressure and too much. You can't hang around with this person, and if you were friends with Piper, you had a very small circle of friends you could be friends with. And she threatened him that if he hung out with other friends, she would stop working with him. She also sent multiple texts to Gavin, harassing him and calling him names. Claire Rocksmith was asked, "Why did you leave Piper Squad?" To which she answered in a YouTube video. She said she missed the Piper Squad, but she didn't miss the toxic environment, and Piper also blocked Claire, her parents, and everybody else, and she misses Piper, and they never really had a problem. So that's it for the video, guys. Make sure to help us in spreading the message, so share it with your friends. Like the video and subscribe to the channel so this message can reach as many people as possible.